The Countdown supermarket on Waiheke Island, which is just off downtown Auckland, what is it, a 35-minute ferry ride, is banning plastic bags. Residents have been lobbying for years to get retailers to stop using single-use bags because of the threat they pose to the local marine life. That's residents on Waiheke. It means people will have to bring their own bag, buy a reusable one, or carry their groceries themselves. The Waiheke Local Board Chair is Paul Walden, and he joins us on the phone now. Paul, you there?
G'day, John. How you going?
Yeah, good, really good. How are you?
Yeah, very good, thank you.
Good, good. What's this? Is this a good thing for Waiheke, banning plastic bags?
Oh, look, I think it's a great thing, and I think it's a wonderful example of corporate responsibility. It's wonderful to see Countdown leading the way here. This is something the community's been seeking on Waiheke for many years. They've been lobbying hard, both to the local board, to the council, to central government, looking for some changes. We have a tremendous amount of plastic waste that goes into the Hauraki Gulf, over 700 metric tonnes a year, and I think it's a really, really practical way. It's something that touches us all and gets us all thinking consciously about how we're dealing with our waste.
And Paul, this is meaningful, isn't it? Because there are four squares and dairies and lovely little places like that, but the only large supermarket on Waiheke is this Countdown. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah, and I think that's really why we're able to see this. I think there's been a willingness even by the supermarket chains nationally to explore going plastic bag free, but it sort of leaves them a little bit vulnerable unless it's regulated nationally. But when you're on an island and there's one supermarket here,
yeah, absolutely,
it does create that opportunity. So yeah, I think it's really exciting. I hope and I'm sure they will. The community will embrace it. And who knows, maybe it'll be just another example of a philosophy change that can roll around the country.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the lazy kind of cliches or generalisations about Waiheke is that it's full of hippies and greenies and all that kind of thing, which is, which is, just...
It's true, John.
Well, good for you, Paul. Straight from the horse's mouth. But there would have been real buy-in from this community, wouldn't there, for this initiative?
Oh, look, we got hundreds and hundreds of submissions to our local board plan, more submissions on this than anything else. Yeah, massive. It's something we're passionate about. We see it. There's a huge amount of. You go snorkeling around the island. You can see the plastic waste that comes out of our stormwater system right around the region. So yeah.
And one final question. Countdown, of course, is central ownership. It's an Australian chain. Yeah. And so it's not franchises like Pack and Save and New World. And so Did you have to go to head office to get this kind of approval? Was that difficult to do?
Look, they brought it to us. They came and saw us last year, and our local member of parliament, Denise Roche, had been on a national roadshow talking about these issues, and it was a bit out of the blue, really. Countdown managers approaching the local board for support for an initiative like this.
Possibly cost saving for them, obviously, not having to pay for plastic bags any longer. People are bringing their own bags now, right?
Yeah. Although that being said, they're investing in this fairly heavily. They're distributing a significant amount of reusable bags, fabric bags, and there's other community groups which are buying in and manufacturing paper bags and fabric bags at no cost and distributing those through the community too. So.
Yeah. Waiheke Local Board Chair Paul Walden. Thanks for joining us, Paul. Really appreciate it.